Welcome to the Truth Club, the podcast where two best friends have a good laugh and possibly a cry about the things that matter and the things that don't. You're now a Truth Club VIP with an access all areas pass to our honest opinions. So here they are. Oh, and we're your hosts, Carly Smallman, that's me, and my comedy wife, Elisa Kiria. Hello, welcome to the Truth Club.
Welcome back. We're so excited to be back with The Truth About Dating, a part 2.
I know, I'm very excited. We had to split this into 2 episodes. We absolutely had to because we were just chattering away.
There was just too much to say about our ridiculous dating lives.
If we had good love lives between us, like, it would have been in 1 episode.
Yeah. Or just like no episode.
No,
but
yeah.
as it is, it's very long.
The Truth About Dating, it was all fine. What a shitty episode.
We love ourselves, we love other people, we have amazing men in our lives, it's absolutely fine. The end.
Yeah, those people shouldn't have podcasts.
Yeah, they should not have podcasts, but we do. Yay!
Yay! Yay for us being messes.
Absolutely.
How has your week been?
Yeah, good. I think we should get into that. Should we do our...
you want to do highlights and
should we do our
lowlights?
thing?
Yeah.
Okay, here it is, everybody. Our highlights and lowlights. Highlights and lowlights. I'm going to tell you all a little story about Billy.
I thought you were going to say, this is a story all about how my life got flipped turned upside down. I don't know why I thought you were going to say that.
This is a story all about how my life got flipped turned upside down. Oh, I wish I was saying that.
Just sit right there.
So how I became a prince of a town called Bel Air.
Boom.
We're so cool.
Oh my God.
We're so street, actually, I think. We're not.
No,
More cul-de-sac.
Cul-de-sac. More Grove. More
So
Grove, less street.
Yes, exactly, darling, exactly. So Billy, basically, my other half promised Lola a present that she wanted, and she wanted, quite randomly, a giant koala, okay? So me and Lola looked for this thing online, and I ordered what I thought was just a bit of a large, cuddly koala. But what actually arrived, Carl's, was a koala skin. So I'm sad that you can't see this, listeners, because I think Carly
Put it up on our Instagram.
I'm gonna. That's a good idea. I'll put it up on the Instagram. Basically, what arrived was roadkill, a basically large dead koala.
When you say large, because I've actually seen the pictures, she doesn't just mean like the size of like an Alsatian dog. She means like the size of like Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Hello. Cool. I'm following you on Instagram at the moment.
I've been watching the Titan Games.
What's
on
the
Netflix.
Titan Games?
Oh my God, it's like Gladiators. But
Is he in it? Is he in it?
He's the host.
Oh my God.
He doesn't do much exercise because he's too famous now, but there are other contestants who are fabulous. All the women are so strong and
Ooh, I'm
amazing,
gonna
and they're
watch
really
that.
cool and they're very inspiring. But like not inspiring enough for me to exercise.
No.
But like inspiring as people.
It's fun for people just to watch them running around.
Just to watch other people be
while
great.
while you eat some crisps. I like those sorts
Yeah,
of
yeah,
programs.
just slobbing there, just eating Chinese and being a massive pig.
I'm following the Rock on Instagram. I just watch him and his like gorgeous wife just sitting and chilling and like drinking tequila with his muscles out. Yes, the koala is the size of the Rock Johnson, but it was empty, and so I had to hide it. And then I had to go and order this stuffing from Amazon. I've never stuffed a toy in my life, so I had to spend hours doing it, and the result is the biggest thing you've ever seen. He's absolutely huge. He's
I
6
don't know about that. I've seen a few big things
Oh,
on my time.
honey. Oh, my God. What am I talking about? Of course you have. He's absolutely enormous. And he's basically, in the pictures of me, Lola, and the koala, it looks like I've replaced my husband with a giant koala.
And what did Lola think? Did she love it?
So cute. So I stuffed Billy.
Oh yeah!
Hey, me and Billy had
How long did that take?
Hours and hours, and I was watching YouTube videos on how to stuff a fucking giant
What, like
cuddly
you were some
toy.
kind of craftsman,
Like I was
think
a
we were the fucking
craftswoman.
elves of the shoemaker or something.
It was like I was Santa's elf himself. And then I left Billy on her bed, and she came in and he surprised her, and she was so thrilled. She was so upset. She can't lift him or take him anywhere.
It was a fucking surprise. It's a 6'2" koala.
She was terrified.
She cried and cried.
No, she
No,
loves
didn't.
him. She loves him. So he's my highlight of the week.
And what's your low light?
Also Billy, because he's so big that he takes up most of the room in my house. So
Fabulous. Well, I mean, there's not a lot you can do with a gigantic koala. So.
Well, give me time.
Hey.
Well, what? That's
Please
disgusting.
don't fuck the...
No.
Please don't do that.
I know. I can't do that. He hasn't got a penis anyway.
Oh, well,
So-
it's never stopped a lot of people.
That's true. That's true. It wasn't really one of my number one things I was looking for when I was trying to find a giant koala.
Is that what you're looking for in a date? Just a giant koala bear with a penis?
That's right. right. So if anyone out there who feels the same as me, let me know. Anyway, we've gone to a weird area. So tell me about your highlights and lowlights, sweetheart.
Well, my highlight this week, I went to a pub.
Yay!
I went to a pub for the first time and I got very overdressed. It was the middle of the afternoon. The pub I was going to was like a hipster pub.
Amazing.
And so everyone there was wearing, like, you know how the hipsters do? They're wearing a pair of jeans that cost £200, but look like they've come out of a bin.
Yes.
Yes,
I
that
know
kind
those
of
people.
horrible, grotty
That
aesthetic.
You're not doing wonders for the promo of this place. We're not going to mention where it is.
All you hipsters. No. It was brilliant. But I overdressed.
Good for you. I saw pictures. You look gorgeous.
Thank you. I was wearing like a faux fur.
Yeah, you were.
Kind of Ford fur. Damn the animals to hell. No, I
No
don't mind.
koalas were harmed in the making of Colours.
Who's wrapped Billy round me and went swanning in like he was some kind of fucking pelt and I was Heracles and I killed a goddamn lion.
Nice. God, look at you and your Greek myths.
It's what my degree's in. It's the only time I've ever
She's very
used it
clever.
for work. It was
She's
literally
very clever
then.
one. I love that. Well done.
Thank you.
It's very impressive. So you're all faux furred up and you look
I was
fabulous.
faux fed up and I looked fabulous. And I actually was on a date. Speak about the truth about dating. I was on a date
Yes,
in the
she
pub.
was. How was it?
It was so much fun.
Oh my God,
I had such a
amazing.
nice time.
Amazing.
And yeah, it was wonderful.
That's a great highlight.
And he had wonderful teeth.
Oh, really?
You know how I am about...
I do know how you are about teeth. Your teeth are good. You've got
Well,
good teeth.
that's because I go to the hygienist about 8 times more than I need to per year.
You go there just to get congratulated by a dentist by how nice your teeth are.
Oh my God, that did happen.
I know, you tell me.
Can I tell the
Yes, tell
listeners? It's my
them.
proudest
Go on.
moment. So
Tell
I
them.
can't remember what happened. I think something happened. I was upset. Or I think maybe I'd been dumped or something. And I went to the dentist and I was like there just sort of like, you know, feeling a little bit shit. And the dentist was like, oh my God, your teeth are so fabulous. They're the strongest, best teeth I've seen in years. And you only need to come to the dentist once every 3 years.
Oh, that's amazing.
And I cried.
Did you? Did he give you a lolly?
No, him and his assistant just kind of stood there, and I went, "That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me."
Oh wow!
Ever.
And you're not just including dentists.
Anyone ever?
Oh sweetie, but you're proud of your amazing teeth, so good for you. Good for you.
Thanks, babe. Thanks.
Love it. So he had great teeth.
He had great teeth.
He had a
so that
great
was a huge turn
date.
on. Great teeth, great personality, and now obviously because I have anxiety issues, I
Yes.
cannot wait to ruin all of that by being absolutely, utterly fucking insane. So that's something to look forward to for next week's podcast.
Yes, let us know how that goes. No, you won't. It's going to be fabulous. It's going to be wonderful.
Thanks,
We're
babe.
going to keep
Thanks,
you
babe.
posted,
So
everybody.
So that was a highlight.
Okay, low light, hit me.
Okay.
Because I know what Carly likes to do is to get us all excited on this lovely podcast and then bring us down with her low light. So off you go, darling.
I do. I think it's because I get really overexcited if anything good ever happens. So
Yes,
I'm really
yes.
excited to tell you. Then I have to be like, and now for the somber time.
And now, now to bring you down
Now
again.
you were all feeling good, weren't you? Well,
Who's this?
I don't know. I think
I like her,
I imagine
though.
he's like as a Disney character, he's like a stork wearing
Oh, is it
glasses.
he? All right.
Yeah.
Stork wearing glasses,
Yeah.
it totally is him.
Well, let me tell you, and I'll bring you down now.
He's the
Imagine this is a
narrator.
stork wearing glasses. Yes.
Somber narrator.
Very going to bring you down to your story about how shitty my wig was.
Okay, Storky. So what happened then? What was your low light?
Okay. So my dog, I've found out my dog is manipulating me.
Oh my God.
I've been having some real problems with him. Every time we go to the park, he rolls in shit. Like every damn time. It's got to the point where I actually have to keep him on the lead and he's not getting as much exercise as I want. And it's so depressing. Like things have been hard enough this year without my dog
Rolling in shit.
rolling in poo every time we go. Which always means I have to then come home and bath the dog.
Oh, babe.
Here's the thing though, when I bath the dog, it's not like, you know, some people just like get a hose
Yes.
and like hose the dog down.
That's what I do.
Yeah, but we have a garden. Partially, that's what it is. I don't. What I do have is bubble bath for the
For
dog.
God's sake, Carly. No wonder he's rolling in shit. You're giving
Yes.
him a pamper day every
Well,
time
this
he
is
comes
what I
back. It's a
realised.
spa.
Yeah, he's having a spa day. So when he rolls in shit, we come home. I run him a nice warm bath with bubbles, and then I put him in the bubble bath, and then I give him a blow dry with the diffuser.
Honestly. With the diffuser? Why diffuser?
Because it makes his hair more voluminous.
Oh, and what a mystery as to why Indy is making this happen every time.
Well, yes, he came in the other day, sat by the bath and started crying. And I was like, what? Like, aren't dogs meant to hate baths? He cried and cried and cried until the bath... And then I was like a real slave. Like, yes, sir, yes, master. I'm so sorry. I didn't make the bath quick enough for you. Oh, my liege. Many apologies.
Coconut
Please,
oil, my liege.
don't send me to the dungeon. Like... It was awful.
Oh, sweetie.
Anyway, and now I just feel really resentful about
Yeah.
the whole thing.
The whole situation, he's manipulating you into giving him spa days every time.
Yeah, so I don't know what I'm going to do.
Hose him down. Like the normal dog owners do.
Hose down
Hose
that
him
little
down.
varmint.
That's what my dog gets. She gets the garden hose.
I
It's
bet
not like
you
the guy
fucking
from...
love it as well because you're so horrible about your dog every
Oh,
week.
it's so
She wanted to
true.
moan about her dog again this week. I was like, no, otherwise it just becomes the truth about dogs over and over.
The truth about how much Elisa resents her dog. Again.
Sensing a pattern here.
No, I won't put you through that again. People can just DM me if you want to talk about dogs and resentment.
No one, please don't DM her. Please stop encouraging this. No one will DM. What? Oh, please DM me so you can hear about how crap my life is. Oh, yes, please. Great, I better follow her on Instagram.
I'm going to get loads of offers to that. I'm going to be inundated. I can feel it.
I'm going to laugh so much if you get offers. That's going to make my life.
So yeah, I think. Well, but I do honestly think the answer to your troubles is to some kind of shower or something rather
I
than a
can't
spa.
give him a shower. He doesn't like it.
Oh, does he
He's-
not? No.
He cries the whole time. No, it's so awful because he's so pitiful.
Carl.
When I shower him, he goes like,
Oh, no,
like,
that's not nice.
it's really shrill, panicked noises, and I just can't be around for that.
No, fair enough, darling. Fair enough.
Can't handle it.
Well, those are our highlights and lowlights.
Exactly. So that was been our week. I think let's get back to our chat about dating. It's a
So
goodie.
excited. We love this.
We fucking love this. I just want every episode to be the truth about dating, but I know it can't be.
No, it can't. No, it can't be.
People will just give up on us.
Yeah, because it's the same thing. I still want mine to be the truth about resentment of dogs, but we can't all have what we want, Carl. So,
Exactly.
but no, we love talking about this subject, so we had to put it into a two-parter. We really hope you're enjoying our silly stories, and please post on our socials with your crazy dating stories as well. We want to
I
hear
love that.
them.
Yes, please do that. It doesn't matter who you are, what your relationship status. We want to hear how shit your time on the dating scene has been.
Or good.
Oh, good. Oh,
Yeah,
no,
I
don't want to hear
that. No, don't want to hear that.
I don't want to hear those stories of joy. What do you take me for?
No.
Someone who cares about your happiness?
No, exactly. I don't know who.
no.
I just forgot who we were for a minute.
Sorry, it's not funny when like anything nice happens.
No.
Like remember when I was talking about my highlight and nothing funny was said. That I went to
Oh
the
yeah,
pub
I
and
do
it was
remember
nice.
that. No, that was nice though. It was a nice
Wasn't
story.
funny one
Doesn't
bit, though.
matter. Doesn't matter.
Thanks, babe.
Okay.
Anyway, here's our truth about dating, part 2. Have you ever been on like a really extravagant date?
I knew you were going to ask me that. Not compared to you. Carly has a really good one to tell you guys. So tell us about your extravagant dates, please.
So
Carly.
I met this guy who was also a producer, but not like fancy. I think he did like adverts or something.
Nice.
Still a producer.
solid
solid job.
Yeah, solid.
And I met him to go over some script thing. We went for like a drink, and he wanted like some advice on like writing or editing or something.
Nice.
He'd come up with this idea, and he was making this thing. And we'd met before at a gig, and he was like, I just really like your input. And then it kind of turned into like quite flirty towards the end, because once again I got drunk and got a bit excited.
What? It's a change of pattern.
So he says we should. He said that this has turned into a date, and I said no, it's not. If you want to go on a date, you invite me on one formally.
Yes.
The next day, I get a formal invitation on card
No, you
in the
did
post.
not.
I'm not.
Are you
joking.
serious?
I'm fucking
Oh, that's
serious.
incredible.
He made an actual like card invite, and he put like the dress code was like smart casual, like wear something comfortable. And he told me to meet him.
He put a dress code.
Yeah.
I mean, this is just
It's unreal.
next level.
He told me to meet him at the Tate Britain, and we went to an art exhibition of this artist who I really like.
Wow.
I don't even know if I mentioned it. He must have just like thought this is good, and it was. So we went to this exhibition, and then I thought we were just going for a walk along the Thames. So he was like, "Let's go for a walk." So we walk along the Thames, and I'd shown up wearing something comfortable because I assumed we might be walking. I was wearing like trainers. I was wearing like. I mean, not quite tracksuit bottoms, but like inactive wear.
Inactive wear.
Wear.
Yeah,
Sort of
that's
our
favourite
favourite.
expression.
So they're basically like, it's basically loungewear, but like could be construed as slightly sporty because it's got a stripe down the side.
But we have no intention of being active.
No. It's basically elasticated trousers.
That's right.
So I went for this whole walk down the Thames with him in these elasticated trousers,
Yeah.
looking like some kind of like, basically someone who's given up hope. I'd done nice makeup, and then I just
You
wanted.
are very good at
He
makeup.
told me to be comfortable. So I did.
Fine.
Next thing I know, we're at the Oxo Tower and he's buying me a 5-course tasting menu, and I wasn't allowed to pay, and we were getting the sommelier to like bring us literally the matching wines. It was like no expense spared.
Whoa.
Yeah. And that was my most extravagant date.
That's amazing.
And we ended up on the, that balcony bit, and we just had cocktails.
That just sounds so lovely.
It was so fabulous. Here, once again, I'm sensing a pattern. I ended up with some severe psychological problems, it turned out. So
wow, another shocker in the Scarly dating story.
I don't know how I'm finding these people. I just want someone who's
they
not
find
like,
you.
Yeah, I just want someone like us with moderate psychological problems.
Depending on the day, I suppose. But yes, yeah, exactly, absolutely. I'm really jealous of your stories. When you were telling that story, I was thinking, God, I remember a guy who took me to Wetherspoons and we split the bill.
What?
Yeah, and another guy...
What did you buy, most importantly? I love the food.
I love the food and spoons as well. And another guy, we went to a Chinese takeaway, one of my favourites. I don't know why we did that. We were going back to my house, I think, for something to eat. I don't know why we were doing that. Anyway, but he, said, oh, you had a bit more rice than me. So that was like £2.50. So if you pay £1.75 and I'll pay... I thought, this is the sort of guys I date, and you get taken to the fucking Oxo Tower.
No, it's true. But they all start off very charismatic and charming and doing these grand gestures.
Right.
And then they end up with being like a bit mad.
Well, I mean, fine. I mean, that's not very
it's
good
great.
either,
It's great for about a year.
Yeah, great for a year. I mean, I never even got that initial bit. I think maybe is it because I'm from Bromley? I don't know. This is just
they just assumed that you like things cheap.
Yeah, maybe they were just because a lot of them were from Bromley too, and they just thought a date in a spoons and splitting a Chinese takeaway was just the way forward.
That actually sounds wonderful.
Well, me and you could go on that day.
We do go on dates.
Yeah, we do go on that day. Yeah, we do. So since obviously lockdown, you haven't been able to date. Do you miss dating?
No. And I have been doing some virtual dating.
Oh, tell me about that.
Basically you FaceTime a stranger.
Wow.
Obviously, I'm amazing at that because I'm very charismatic.
Yes.
But I haven't actually been on many dates in the past year, which actually has felt like a relief. I find sometimes dating feels a bit overwhelming. And I sometimes find myself dating because I feel like I'm expected to find a relationship rather than because I'm actually having a nice time anymore.
Exactly. And actually, what you were saying about the video date, I think is actually good to keep that going because it's a kind of pre-vetting system.
Yes, it's so good.
Because you've told me, and I've had it before when I was dating, you get dressed up, you go all the way there, and you know within seconds that it's a dud.
Yeah, some people just have a bad attitude that you couldn't tell through texting or through a phone call.
No, you can't. You need a bit... I think a video date is almost like a first audition.
It is a first audition.
So that's good.
People used to take the piss out of me because with online dating, I would always ask for a phone call before I agreed to meet anyone. This is from forever. And they would always call it the phone interview and take the piss. But now that's becoming more normal and I'm feeling quite vindicated for my sort of, it may be a bit overzealous, but equally I've had a few experiences where I haven't done that. One time I went to London Bridge and there was this guy who was so good looking, but I turned up wearing we were going to that nice cocktail bar, is it the Hyde in London Bridge?
I do know. Yes,
really
nice.
Yes,
very nice.
So, and people dress up quite nice to go in there.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm there wearing nice clothes.
Yeah.
This man showed up in the clothes he'd obviously just been to the gym in, and he fucking stunk.
You've been to the gym and turned up in smelly gym clothes?
Yep.
Are you having a laugh?
Yep, because I'm so polite and I was really excited about the cocktails. I still went.
God.
We went, and we split the bill for the first round of cocktails. He didn't offer to buy the first drink, which I mean, I am a feminist, but I do feel like it's etiquette, and obviously I will buy you one back.
Exactly.
Don't be a prick.
Yeah.
And then after we'd had one drink, he went, I would say we could stay for another one, but I'm having a few cash flow issues right now. So if you want a water, we can stay. And by that point, I didn't even want to stay.
If you want a water,
if you want a water, we can stay.
That's so funny.
And I wanted to be like, sorry, mate, I'm not a Victorian destitute woman trying to bag a husband for cocktails. I've got my own money. If I want to buy myself a fucking cocktail,
you have a tap water, mate.
You have a tap water, you smelly gym rat.
Water and a cost of bread. I'm sure I can get the kitchen to make you some up, little wench. What the fuck? I remember my friend was at a club once and she was chatting to this guy who was chatting her up, whatever, and he said, oh, do you want a drink? What do you want? She went, surprise me. He brought back a tap water.
I would have married that man.
That was really, really good.
That is a good surprise.
Oh my God. I never went speed dating, which I'm really sad about.
Yeah,
actually,
I never went for real. It's a shame.
It seemed quite fun. My friend went, and she said that she asked a guy what his hobbies were, and he said silence.
I had an online FaceTime date last night, actually.
Tell us.
I actually had a really good time. He was really interesting to talk to.
Great.
And he asked lots of questions about me, and he told me my hair was nice. So that's basically all I need.
Yes.
All I need.
Win. Lovely.
But he told me a dating story about someone he knows that was the most, like, it's not funny. It's like the most sad and harrowing thing ever.
Tell me.
So he's saying his friend always goes for women with a certain aesthetic. So the women who have hair extensions, basically the women I want to be, with like Botox, lip fillers, like the women I want to look
legends,
like. Legends, beautiful, amazing, incredible
legends.
women.
Yeah.
But like he won't deviate away from this particular look, and he's very sort of set on who he'll go out with. So his dating pool ends up being very narrow.
Yes, I can imagine.
And he ends up going on a date with this girl, and then partway through the date, these two random men showed up and like sat at their table, and the girl was just chatting away to these men, and they were chatting for ages. And then this guy's friend went to the toilet, and when he came back, they'd all done a runner, and he had to pay the whole bar tab. Isn't that the most horrible thing?
Oh my god! So basically, he was just being used for a night out for her and
But
her fucking friends. That is outrageous.
Really shocking. When this guy told me that, I was like, I can't even laugh at this. I'm angry.
It's like that film Hustlers with Jennifer Lopez, but at least in that film, the guy gets a night out with some hotties.
Yes, he gets to go out with Cardi B and J-Lo and fucking Lizzo.
Exactly. Yes, he gets drugged and
and
robbed. But at least, he's out with not your poor guy had a night out with this girl and two men.
Yeah.
That he didn't know who they were.
No,
oh,
it's a great hustle though. Yeah,
it's really sad for him.
Yeah.
So you say it's a great hustle.
A great hustle. When the guy was telling me the story, I was like, and tell me exactly how she did it again. I'm taking notes.
On your next date, if it's not going that well and he's a bit of a twat, you just call me and I'll turn up like, hey, and we'll have some cocktails and just leave him with the bill.
We told the Truth Club our plan though, and obviously all my potential dates listen to this because I forced them.
We're not actually going to do that, obviously.
Joke. At least we're going to do it.
I do worry about you on dates, though, but you're good, aren't you? You always tell people where you're going.
I do.
And where you're going to be and what's going to happen.
I always text, like, their photograph, their phone number, where and when I'm meeting them.
The photograph as well. That's really good.
Well, in case the police need to get involved.
Yeah, no, that's
But
really
this guy that I was speaking to last night was in the police. So, I mean, I'll just have to tell his friends if I go missing. The guy that I did a phone date with. I don't know if I'll meet him, because this is the thing, a lot of online dating is quite flaky and there's horrible stories all the time, and I have experienced it a couple of times of people like ghosting and stuff. Have you ever been ghosted?
Have I been ghosted? Yes, of course I've been ghosted. It's
horrible, isn't it?
It's such a horrible feeling, because you think things are going well, and then there's nothing. It's literally nothing, is there? And there's no explanation. And then I always felt too shy to be like, hi, what's happening? Although I did send those texts sometimes when I was drunk, like, hello,
I don't think there's any shame in that, though. We're basically conditioned to feel that is
That's
shameful.
True, and it's not, is it?
It's not, because I think, especially if you've like had sex with that person,
I know.
Then you're not necessarily like automatically owed an explanation, but I think you kind of are. Yeah,
it's so rude. It's the worst of the worst. But I do think, and sorry, men, to me, it's quite generalised, but it's kind of oh shit, I don't want to deal with that, so I'll just ghost her.
Do you remember I went out with that guy for like 2 months a couple of years ago and he just ghosted me?
Yes, I do. I do remember
I was so upset, and I really turned everything. Well, really, obviously it was his issue, but when you're in that moment of being ghosted, I'm like replaying all the dates in my head. Like, what have I done wrong? Have I upset him? Have I been offensive? Have I done this? Have I done that?
And you turn it back on yourself, and
you think you must be shit, but actually they are shit.
They're shit. But in their head, sound like Australian.
In
their head, what they're thinking is, oh, she'll get the message. If I stop calling, she'll just know. She'll just go away. That it's over, and she'll just go away. Because they have no courage and no integrity, and that's how they want to do it. But we, and I did, would be like, oh my god, it's me, all this stuff, and it's just a horrible way to feel. And they've done that to us, and it's just horrible. Yeah, I can't bear it. I always, even oftentimes I'll phone them, like even if I've only been on a couple of dates, I phone them. I have this really awkward, cringy phone call where I just awful.
Use all those fake lines.
Yes,
like
it's not me.
It's not you. It's me. No, it's not me. Yeah, it's not me. It's you. Is it? Because that's the truth. That's the truth. Yeah. It's not me. I'm amazing. You're just not up to standard. No, but you say things like it's not the right time, or but actually most of the time I just say I didn't feel a connection there. And yes, that really is true. To say. And that is the brave thing to do, and I think that's completely right. I've never ghosted anyone, and I wouldn't ever ghost anyone. I agree, because it's just disrespectful. It is, but yeah. I find that's the difficult thing with online dating. that's just rife now because you're almost not seen to be like a real person.
No,
you're
exactly.
just a photo, aren't you, on an app?
Exactly. And I did used to quite enjoy the weird messages I got on there.
Oh, they were amazing.
I used to got this really long email once from this Japanese man who wanted to run me a bath. And that's what he just had a really long explanation for how the sort of bath he wanted to run me. I thought, this is all very strange, but it sounds like a nice bath.
That sounds wonderful. It's quite nice when those like very submissive men send you like fantasy messages, but they're just about really like normal things, like running a bath.
Didn't someone want pictures of your feet at one point?
Yeah, I mean, multiple points.
Multiple points. So you've got nice small feet.
Well, they're not nice. They're just small.
They're just small.
But people mistake
what
that.
What size are your feet?
Size 5.
Oh my god. Well, yeah, mine are like a 7. No one's
asking for pictures.
No one's asking me for pictures.
But you
of my
could
feet.
just like take them from a bit far away.
Well, you think I should advertise that my feet are available for fetish hires? Maybe because of the pandemic, we haven't got many shows on.
Have you ever had penis pictures sent to you from someone that you?
What? I know, and you always talk about dick pics like in your set and stuff. And a part of me, as awful as they sound, is slightly jealous.
Are you jealous of my horrible gallery of
your gallery of dick pics? Because I never get any, and I just, again, turning it in on myself, I'm like, well, what's wrong with me? Why don't I deserve a penis picture?
You do.
Thanks, babe. Can you send me a picture of yours
I don't know
later?
how to say that in like a nice way. You do deserve a horrible man to send you a picture of his penis.
Thank you. That means a lot.
I heard one of the best things on, read on like a Facebook group.
Yeah.
You know when they put these like pictures up of like text exchanges that have happened.
Yes, I love those.
I love them. So there's this like girls group that I'm in that I'm actually going to add you to. It's called OK Stupid on Facebook.
Oh, nice.
And it's like where people put funny things up from like online dating. They're really funny.
Brilliant. Yes.
In fact, I'm just giving that free advertising because it's amazing. And the guy sends a dick pic. It's obviously blurred out in the picture, and the woman replies, "Why did you send me this?" And he says,
"Love it.
Oh, you know, like some cliche
really
thing, like just really sexy." And she said, "Why are you sending me pictures of children's penises?" And he said, "I'm not. That's not a picture of a child's penis." And she says, "It looks like one. I'm reporting this to the police."
Are wrong. That is so funny and so
funny
wrong at the same time.
So funny. I was obviously, you're sitting there on your own on your phone, and you're just
laughing,
belly laughing.
Much.
I could not believe it, but I thought that's quite a good way to do it because
it's a really good one.
It's a really good one.
And isn't it? You say that they should, if they're going to send one to you, they should at least put something next to it just for scale, like a pound coin.
Yeah, like
something.
a pound coin, because I don't want to waste my time.
No, but I do think, doesn't it? I mean, generally,
they can be too big as well as too small. By the way, I'm not discriminating against
it's
anyone.
Like in Sex and the
in fact, one of my favourite ever lovers of my life had a small penis and was amazing in bed. So it actually means nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
God. Oh, good for him. He knew how to work it.
He knew how to work it, and that's the thing. So I'm not insulting small penises.
No,
I've enjoyed.
Or small people.
We're not sizist here.
No, we're not sizist in any way.
But yeah, I just would like to know what I'm getting into. Just with the picture, put something for scale.
But you don't want the picture though, really?
No,
nobody wants that picture.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry if people like look at genitals and think, "Wow, that's amazing. What a beautiful work of art." I don't think any of them look nice.
No.
I don't think penises or fungitas look nice.
No, I don't want to send anyone that picture, and I just think it's no. So can we just say to anyone who's listening, who's thinking about sending a dick pic, don't do it.
I think most of our listeners are straight women, but okay.
What? That's outrageous. I thought the straight male 40+ market was our market.
What was loving the truth about dating and our fannies?
Hello? I'm completely blown away now by your summation of who our audience are. So I think we are coming to a conclusion. Carly Smallman, do you have any dating advice?
Oh my God.
Come on, babes.
Okay, and I'm going to say this as someone who has not only got anxiety issues, but also is anxiously attached, if you know anything about attachment theory.
No.
So there are 3 types of attachment broadly, and it comes from like various factors in your childhood. So there's securely attached people who find it quite easy to form relationships, and they've got like good natural boundaries, and they've got sort of an inner self-confidence.
Oh, they sound nice.
Yeah, they're wonderful, but I'm not one of them. Then you've got anxiously attached people who, as the name suggests, are kind of like anxious and a bit like, "Oh no, did I do this wrong? Should I text him? Should I reach out to him?"
That's me.
Yeah,
that's me.
And you just always think that you've done something wrong.
Yeah, that's me.
So, and the whole thing, that's why I find dating so stressful.
Are you that person?
Yes, I'm that person. And then you've got avoidantly attached people who are the sort of people who will just vanish for like a week and you won't, and will not think anything of it.
Like Don Draper. In
Yes,
Mad Men.
yes. Like they just kind of go away, and then the anxious person is like, "What did I do?" But it turns out
gosh.
no one did anything. That person, that's their
That's
way of
their
feeling.
thing,
That's their
and
thing.
that's your thing.
Anyway, there's a really good book called Attached. I can't remember who wrote it, but it's basically about attachment theory and relationships. Very good. I'm very into psychology.
So is that
as
your
we
kind
know.
of advice, that everyone's got their own weird shit?
That's partly
Don't
it.
blame
you
yourself.
need to kind of know yourself.
Know
so
yourself.
I know that I have a predisposition for anxiety, and whoever's listening may know that they have various issues. And just to be open and communicative. So I don't like go in there like, "Hi, I've got anxious attachment issues," blah blah. But what I am finding,
But just do
more-
it to music if you are going anywhere.
Sing it.
Yeah.
I've got an issue. You need to know.
Sorry, carry on.
I can't remember what I
Don't
was
be
saying
silly.
now.
So you don't go into
Yeah.
it saying that, but
But
you know
I-
yourself. and
But I
you
know
yeah.
myself, and I communicate my needs to the other person.
Nice. Yeah.
So other than the safety stuff, I would say definitely that. But also, the other thing I've had to remember is when you go on a date, and I got this so wrong in my 20s. I was always trying to be like, will they like me? I need to make sure they like me.
Yes.
When you're going on a date, it's actually for you to see if you like them.
Yes.
It's not to see if they like you.
Yes.
It's for you to see if you like them. It doesn't
Similar
really
to a
matter.
job interview,
Yeah.
really. You've got to see if you want that job. Do you want that
Absolutely.
penis?
Do you want that penis?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
My advice to for dates, for all of you listening, don't bring an accordion.
Is that the only advice you have? I'm really pleased you're married and not still out there. Don't
is
bring
my
an accordion.
final
Shag
advice.
away, know what you're doing, and you've got to be thick-skinned to date.
Yes, that's right.
That's
Thick
what it
skin.
is.
So get out there, you gorgeous lot.
Get out there!
Well,
You.
don't if you're married.
I mean, it depends how
Oh,
your marriage
how you're
is going.
feeling
in
about your
honesty.
marriage. to be
Yeah,
fair.
yeah, because everyone deserves happiness.
Exactly. So if you're unhappily married or single, get out there.
Yeah, get out there.
So that has been today's Truth Club, the truth about dating. And we hope you've had a laugh with us today.
We have had a very nice time.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Goodbye. Congratulations! You're now a VIP member of The Truth Club. Join us on Instagram and Facebook at Truth Club Podcast. See you next time.